Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I am super excited to be partnering with GiGi's Playhouse Quad Cities this week for their online book fair. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's already placed an order. As a reminder, all orders this week benefit the Playhouse. How that happens is 50% of the retail value of every sale is going back to the Playhouse for them to use to purchase books for their library. So it's a really big win-win situation this week. I hope that you'll share with family and friends so we can try to get GiGi's Playhouse as many new books as possible. What I want to do today is just take a moment to show you some of my family's favorite books. I have a house of boys, so I have a 5-year-old boy and a 3-year-old boy, and it is loud here all the time. But these are some of our books that help create a little bit more of a calm environment. So let me show you our first one. This is my 3-year-old's current favorite. It's That's Not My Flamingo. It's part of our That's Not My series. There are over 45 books in the series available right now. So you may be familiar with them. You may have seen them out and about. But these books have great little touchy-feely spots on each page. Lots of repetition, bright pictures, great for all the way from newborn babies up to even older kids really enjoy these books. They go back to these time and time again. So that's Not My Flamingo. The next book is my 5-year-old's current favorite chapter book series, and this is Billy and the Mini Monsters. And it is the story of Billy and the mini monsters that he finds in his sock drawer. He is the only person that knows about them. And they go on lots of crazy adventures together. They're always kind of getting into trouble, and Billy's having to figure out what to do next. So these books are written in sort of a comic book form. So it is a chapter book. Each book has 6 chapters in it. But it's not a ton of words on each page. Great for emerging readers. These are fun family read alouds. There's a little bit of boy humor in here. Not too much that it's over the top, but enough for some fun little giggling moments. So that's Billy and the Mini Monsters. The next book is actually my husband's current favorite, and this is the Quiet Time music book. As I mentioned, it is loud in my house all the time, but this book helps calm everybody down and keep them quiet. So this is one of the sound books from Usborne Books and More, and you'll see on the back there's a nice little switch. You can also replace the battery in it if needed. And on each page of this book, the different animals in the jungle are starting to quiet down, and they listen to a nice little classical song to put them in a quiet mood. We love this book at nap time. We love it at bedtime. We also love it when somebody's having a little bit of a rough day. Let's see. I say, grab the Quiet Time book, find yourself a nice little spot, and just relax a little bit. And it really does help to calm down a little bit. So here's another one. So this book has 5 classical songs in it. We also have several other sound books. There is currently Vivaldi's 4 Seasons, which is a fun one, and also the Nutcracker, which just came out and is available for the holidays. So that one is a super fun one as well. The next one is one of my favorites. I have these in my purse with me every single place I go. We also have a couple of them in the car. These are our little wipe clean books. You might be familiar with our regular size wipe clean books. They're a little bit bigger, but these also come with a pen, a little plastic container on the top, so you just unstick it and keep it in there. And these have great pen control things in them. So again, you can see some beginning tracing of numbers. We also have lines to trace. We have little dots here. We have some, simple mazes and things like that. So these are great. Like I said, I keep them with me all the time. Restaurants, doctor's offices, anytime I'm asking my kids to wait for something, I will grab one of these out, let them play with it, and then we just wipe it clean and it's ready for the next time. Another one that I love to have with us when we're out and about is this very first book of Things to Spot. Now, my 3-year-old really loves this book, but my emerging reader 5-year-old also really loves this book. So we had this out with us this past weekend, and you'll see here, you've got lots of little just questions here. So who's wearing red boots? And then, you point to the little bird there with his red boots on. So lots of using vocabulary and different words for comparisons to spot different things. But like I said, my 5-year-old can now start to read some of these questions. So we had this with us this past weekend, and the two of them were working on this together while my husband and I actually got to talk, which was pretty amazing. So this is, again, the very first book of Things to Spot, a great book to have with you out and about. Another book to have with you out and about if you have older kids is You Choose. This is You Choose in Space. There's also You Choose in Just Imagine. And these books are full of these beautiful illustrations and then a prompt at the top. So throughout the story, the child is choosing the story. So they're being asked to choose which things look familiar, which look strange and new. So again, this has kind of these crazy planet space pictures. Choose some clothes and how to style your hair. So again, this is great to get kids using their imagination, get them talking. It's a great book that they can really work on by themselves, which is fantastic. And then the last one I want to show you is our Wind Up Race Cars book. So this is similar to our Busy books that you might be familiar with. This one happens to come with 2 cars. I'll just use one for now. And they have the little wind up on the side. We also have the Busy books, which are pullbacks. So, you just pull it back and then it shoots off. And these books also have these tracks embedded in them. So what I'm going to show you, see if I can do this, is you just place the car on there. And again, there's 2 cars so that they can actually race around. And they just go all across the tracks on the book. So we really love this book. Again, I have a house full of boys, and this is so fun for the 2 of them to play. And anytime friends are over, this is the first book everybody goes for. Again, there's also the Busy book series. We've got Busy Bug, Busy Car, Busy Train, Busy Helicopter, and the current favorite is Busy Santa. And Busy Santa is going to sell out soon. It's only available for the holidays. It's usually gone before Halloween. So if that's one that you think that you'd like to have, it's a perfect book for Christmas. Definitely go ahead and get that in the very near future because it will be gone soon. So again, I want to thank you for spending just a few minutes with me, letting me show you some of my favorite books, our family's favorite books. And I love to help you find your favorite books, your new favorite books. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't forget, this is all benefiting Gigi's Playhouse this week. We want to try to help them get the most amount of books for their library for you all to use. Feel free to share with family and friends, and have a great day. Bye.